It was an ordinary Monday morning at St. Andrew's Episcopal School. The sun peeked through the clouds, casting a warm glow over the bustling schoolyard filled with the chatter and laughter of students. Among the crowd was Barron Trump, the youngest son of former President Donald Trump. Despite his high-profile family, Barron preferred to keep a low profile, blending in with his peers. Barron, like most students, had his group of friends and routines. He was known for his reserved nature, but those close to him knew he had a compassionate heart. However, it was on this particular day that Barron's quiet demeanor would give way to a powerful act of kindness that would inspire many. As the morning bell rang, students hurried to their classrooms. Barron entered his homeroom and took his seat near the back. His teacher, Mrs. Thompson, was preparing for the day's lessons when the door opened, and a new student walked in. Her name was Emily, a shy girl who had recently moved to Washington, D.C., from a small town in the Midwest. Her family's relocation had been sudden, and adjusting to a new school was proving challenging. Emily introduced herself nervously, her eyes darting around the room. Mrs. Thompson assigned her a seat near the front, and the lessons began. Throughout the morning, Barron noticed Emily struggling to keep up. She seemed overwhelmed, her face flushed with anxiety. He could see her glancing around, unsure of herself, as she tried to follow the teacher's instructions. During lunch, Barron spotted Emily sitting alone at a corner table, nervously picking at her food. His friends were engrossed in their usual lunchtime banter, but Barron's attention remained on Emily. He could see the loneliness in her eyes, a feeling he knew all too well from his own experiences of being in the spotlight and often misunderstood. Taking a deep breath, Barron decided to act. He stood up, his heart pounding, and made his way across the cafeteria. The room seemed to quiet down as his peers noticed his unusual move. Barron reached Emily's table and offered a warm smile. "Hey, mind if I join you?" he asked softly. Emily looked up, surprised but grateful. "Sure," she mumbled, a small smile forming on her lips. Barron sat down and the two began to talk. He asked her about her old school, her favorite subjects, and her hobbies. Gradually, Emily's nervousness faded, replaced by genuine interest and a growing sense of comfort. Barron's friends, initially puzzled, soon joined the conversation, welcoming Emily into their group. As the days passed, Barron continued to include Emily in activities, ensuring she felt welcome and supported. He helped her with schoolwork, introduced her to other classmates, and encouraged her to join the school's art club, knowing she had a passion for drawing. Emily's artistic talent quickly became apparent, and her confidence grew with each passing day. Emily's confidence blossomed, and she quickly became an integral part of the school community. Her transformation did not go unnoticed. Teachers, students, and even parents marveled at the positive change. Barron's act of kindness had set a powerful example, inspiring others to be more inclusive and compassionate. The story of Barron and Emily spread beyond the school, capturing the attention of local media. Articles highlighted Barron's humility and empathy, qualities that often went unrecognized in public discourse about his family. The narrative shifted, focusing on the power of kindness and the importance of standing up for others. Months later, during a school assembly, Mrs. Thompson spoke about the impact of small acts of kindness. She invited Barron and Emily to the stage, applauding their friendship and the lesson it had taught the entire school. "In a world that can often seem divided," Mrs. Thompson said, "it's acts like these that remind us of our shared humanity. Barron and Emily have shown us that kindness knows no boundaries, and that even a single act can change someone's life." The assembly ended with a standing ovation, tears glistening in the eyes of many. Barron and Emily stood side by side, their smiles reflecting the profound bond they had formed. That day, Barron Trump taught everyone that true strength lies not in fame or fortune but in the courage to stand up for others. His simple yet profound act of kindness left an indelible mark on those around him, a heartwarming reminder that we all have the power to make a difference. In the weeks that followed, the impact of Barron's gesture continued to ripple through the school. Other students began reaching out to those who seemed lonely or in need of a friend. The atmosphere at St. Andrew's became noticeably warmer and more inclusive. Emily, now a confident and happy student, often spoke about how much Barron's kindness had meant to her. Barron, however, remained humble. When asked about his actions, he would simply smile and say, "It just felt like the right thing to do." His modesty only added to the admiration his peers and teachers felt for him. Eventually, the story caught the attention of national media, and it became a talking point in various circles. People from all walks of life praised Barron's empathy and leadership. The narrative of a young boy stepping out of his comfort zone to help another resonated deeply, reminding everyone of the impact one person can have on the world. As the school year progressed, Barron and Emily's friendship continued to thrive. They often worked together on school projects, and Emily's artwork began to gain recognition. With Barron's encouragement, she entered and won several art competitions, further boosting her self-esteem. The bond they shared became a symbol of hope and unity. Their story was a testament to the power of kindness and the difference it can make in someone's life. It was a lesson in compassion, empathy, and the importance of standing up for others, no matter how small the act may seem. Years later, as Barron and Emily looked back on their time at St. Andrews, they both acknowledged how much that single moment of kindness had shaped their lives. It was a reminder that even the smallest gestures can have a lasting impact, creating ripples of positivity that extend far beyond what we can see. The day Barron Trump stood up for Emily was more than just a moment of kindness. It was a lesson in humanity, a reminder that we all have the power to make the world a better place, one act at a time.